I'm with my buddy Jack. Hey, Jack.
Hey.
We are at Dirtfish Rally School.
A huge thanks to Bamboo Lab for making this rally episode possible.
What's really cool about 3D printing is we have some really cool, we have some really cool materials that are not just really strong, but lightweight as well. And weight is a consideration for rally, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're dealing with all kinds of conditions. We got the mud, the dust, the sand, the rain.
Oh man. Well, right now, if we think about rally and we think about some of the easy things to do, my guess is stuff in the cabin is a candidate, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can see on the inside of this car, there's all sorts of custom parts coming through here. The co-driver has work to do. The driver has their tools they need as well.
That's right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and being able to access those really easily in ways that isn't just duct taped to the side, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can feel in the car as we go over the ruts here, these things are shaking around. We got some pretty soft and nice roads today. When we're competing, it's not always this kind to us.
Oh, I bet. And so being able to continually access something in a safe, secure spot is key, right?
Right, absolutely. I mean, the co-drivers are working with their pace notes. They got their bags with them through there. We're having comm issues. We need to be swapping those out while we're going as well. These things are pretty purpose-built.
Okay, well, now if we're in the cab, cool. We've got some things that we can do. What about in the engine bay, my friend? Is that a possibility?
Oh, absolutely it is. I mean, you can feel how we're in a twisty section of the course right now.
It's quite twisty, yeah.
Temps end up being a big issue. We need to rely on our vehicles. We need to have full commitment going into it, so we need to be getting them working as strong as possible.
Okay.
So temperature issues become a constant problem. Strengthening issues are something we're constantly fighting for.
Okay, well, I guess within the cab we have lots of standard consumer materials, but within the engine we have some really cool engineering grade materials that we could play with. And once we get through this course, why don't we take a look at the car, look inside, see what we could do, and then maybe take a peek inside the engine bay and see what we have as candidates for 3D printing in there.
Absolutely, it sounds good to me.
Oh, I love it.
We mentioned some things in the cabin and a thing in the engine bay. Let's pick. What are things you think that we could try to accomplish with 3D printing in the cabin?
It's important to understand that there's a driver and a co-driver, and we each have our own important tools. So I think an important one for the co-driver would be the foot plate, right? So we're mounting up with our feet. So the co-driver will have a horn button, they'll have a wiper button, and they'll have a windscreen sprayer button.
That makes a lot of sense. Your co-driver, you could be like, yo, do this. And the co-driver, instead of having hands things, they've got their feet right there. They can just hit a button really quick.
Yep, they can hit a horn, they can hit the wipers, they can hit the washer fluid as well.
That's a good one. Okay, what else you got for me?
So I think for the driver controls, handbrake would be a good one. You know,
that hydraulic brake.
Yep, the hydraulic handbrake through there.
Okay.
We were pretty tough on them.
Yeah?
We got to stay committed, make sure we're locking those tires up. So I'm not kind to it. When I'm grabbing it, I'm often not looking, so I want it to be visible.
Okay, one more in the cabin. What do you got?
I think one that would benefit both the driver and the co-driver is we have comm mounts, we have radios, and we have a system called a rally safe. So you'll see all inside the dash is things mounting all the way through. If we can get some sort of mount to hold all those.
Okay. What would be good in the engine bay?
I think one that we constantly struggle with is a box sort of going around our air filters. That we're constantly struggling with is dust ingestion, water ingestion, while we're going across the different environments. So we build this cage to go around the air filter so we can limit where the air is going through.
Okay.
The problem with that, being in an engine bay, it gets hot, the metal gets heat soaked, and then we're sucking in warm air.
There's a way, I think, that we can use additive to make the custom shape better for the application here.
Fantastic.
And less heat, too.
I'll take everything we can get.
All right, well, good, because I got a lot of work ahead of me, man. I'll be back.
Fantastic. Thank you, buddy.
That was a good time at Dirtfish. If any of you ever get the chance to come out to the Seattle area, go to Dirtfish. Right in one of those cars. It's extraordinary. It's so much fun. It looks like we have a lot of work ahead of us. There's a few different projects that we talked about. The first one is going to be for this. This is the audio connector. So when you get into a rally car, you've got your nice helmet on and you've got a microphone here. There's a cable that comes out and has to connect into the car's audio system in order for you and the driver, or if you're the driver, the co-driver, to communicate. And this is that little go-between. This thing allows you to plug headset in one side, car audio on the other side, and bam, you're good to go. In talking, we realized there was a bunch of zip ties holding things together, and when I did the investigation for this, I saw that they took one of these harness straps. So this is the strap right here, and then what they would do is put it on the strap like this, pierce the strap, and then put zip ties in. This is an incredible opportunity for 3D printing to solve, because why not make a thing that holds this to this without piercing this?
Genius.
All right, time to get to work. So what I did is I took measurements of this. I took measurements of this belt, and I brought it into Shaper 3D. And I went through, and I had this design in mind where this could sit on top of this, just like that. And then it would hold it around it. And I went through a few different iterations in my head, and then I finally came up with, I thought, what would be a good solution. And my idea requires printing it in a flexible material. PLA, PETG, ASA, ABS, all of those things, rigid. Strap naturally has some movement to it, so flexible materials were the way to go. And the Bambu Lab H2S has easily become one of my favorite machines. It just spits out prints one after the other. And so for this one, for using flexibles, I decided on TPU for the AMS. Bambu Lab's TPU formulation that allows it to work in the AMS easily is exactly what I wanted. Flexible is the way to go. So I've got my design in Shaper 3D. Let's print it out. Here they are. Here, check it out. Here's how it's supposed to work. This frog clip in the eyes holds the audio connector in place. Just goes just like that. And then this clips around the belt. There's two holes right there and right there, because then you can use zip ties to hold it together. And then it's held onto the belt in a really sturdy way. It can be easily removed because you just snip the zip ties, and the zip ties don't hold it firmly in place. And so in my testing, you could still move this up and down the belt, even though the zip ties are there. It's held in place, but you can still knock it loose to move it around just a little bit. How cool is this? There's only one issue. So if I go to plug something in, this can slide in and out really, really easily. And I don't want that. What I want is for a rally driver or a co-driver to be able to get into a car and go click, click, and be good. So my plan is to take this existing frog clip design and add a little ridge on the inside of the eye that this can then rest against and hold in place, hopefully.
It's possible.
Let's print it out. Here we go. Brand new frog clip, just printed out. Ribbit. But with that ridge in the eyepiece, it should allow this to go in, and then there we go. Oh, it's nice. This is good. It is resistive to being able to push in, but you can still push it in. And so here we go. If I have this held right here, perfect. Now I did think of another scenario where if you think about a rally garage, people just working as hard as they can, very DIY. Someone, if this is on, might snip the zip ties, and then the frog mouth itself might bend open. But even if it does, look at that. There it is, fully open, still nice and sturdy. And that's because when it's printed upright, all the perimeters go like this, builds up the layers that way, so you're pulling against the grain. They've got a few more trainer cars, so I should probably print a few more of these out. Heck yes, look at all these frog clips right here. This is fantastic. The only thing left to do is take these to Dirtfish and test them out. Hey, it's Joel. I'm at Dirtfish with Jeff. Hey, man.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you, Jeff. The invention I made is in his hands. Do you have any questions on it?
Kind of wonder what kind of material this is made of, because it's plastic, but
It is.
seems pretty flexible here.
It's something called a TPU. It is a flexible material, but in this case, it's a specifically not as flexible material, and it takes that.
And that's our adapter.
That is the adapter.
Just right in here.
Yeah, just right in
and
there.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's a nice solid piece. Well, I figure when a car is flying around a corner, you don't want something that isn't solidly connected. This is going to slide over the belt or the harness, and then 2 zip ties hold it in place.
through those little holes. Okay.
And
Yeah.
the thinking was in the harness, because if it's going to be like right here, if the driver or co-driver wants it in a different place, because it's not attached to this, they can slide it.
Yeah, that'll work better for different heights of people, and this will be great not having a intercom adapter smacking in the face.
That's right, you don't want that. So next steps should be probably just putting it into the car and giving it a test, right?
Yeah, let's hop into a race car. Yeah. Solid.
Be a nice tight connection.
Yep.
There we go. Oh,
There you go. It's getting real now. That's it. That was official.
this is awesome. We're gonna do some scientific testing today. Scientific testing. Yeah! Yeah.
You can feel the heat in it, right?
Oh yeah. Woo! That is a ton of fun. Still there. I unplugged it. Still there. Jeff, that was amazing.
That was a blast.
Driving, obviously, probably highlight of my day, maybe my week.
Shit.
But you got some talents there, my friend. Being able to swing that end of the car around was so much fun. But the things that I made, like, they lasted.
You got some talent in making that. That was a good design. I mean, this is the first time you tried it out.
Yeah.
And it worked. Great product. Thank you for bringing that out.
I appreciate the product testing.
Oh, my pleasure. Anytime.
Okay. Oh, well, you heard it there. I guess the more products that I make for Rally, the more you get to drive around and test them out, right?
Please make
It's a
some
match
more. We
made
got
in
some
heaven.
ideas.
Well, thanks for watching. If you made this far, you're awesome. Don't forget to hug each other more, fight for a cause you believe in, and rally drive. My goodness, rally drive. And as always, high five. You know what? Yeah!